Florida's familiar, obviously, having beaten Auburn at Auburn late in the year in February. But what is the challenge this time around in the rematch? What do you think?
Well, let's start with Auburn because in that first game at Auburn where Florida won, they made 13 threes. And if Florida makes 13 threes Saturday, they'll win again. So somehow Auburn's got to do a better. And remember, Florida did not have Elijah Martin in that game. Now, the guy that took his place, who probably won't play Saturday, Klabchar, made 3 of 3 from deep. So from that standpoint, Auburn simply has to have a better defensive effort than they had in that game. The problem with guarding Florida, as you well know, TJ, is if you do guard the arc, then you open up and the guards are not involved in rebounding, and Auburn has big guards who can get involved on the glass. But if you don't get some guard help rebounding, Florida's ability to hit the offensive glass, they get like 38% of their misses. I mean, that's like fifth best in the country. So it's kind of a catch-22 when you're guarding Florida. From the Florida perspective, it's kind of a just because game. Just because you beat Auburn at Auburn, that doesn't mean that you start Saturday ahead 6-0 on the scoreboard.
Right.
So I think both coaches will utilize the first game, trying to motivate in whatever way they can. But I don't think it's really going to play a big role as it relates to Saturday. Both teams will have almost a whole week to prepare. I think personally, I think because of that, I think the game will be played a little bit slower than what people think right now, and that's because of time to prepare. So I think both teams will be on point defensively early, and then we'll see maybe after the first 10 minutes if the pace of the game picks up.